Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I'm going to show you this CAMDUCK spy camera, hidden camera that I got it from Amazon, and it costed me like it is on Amazon for 62.99. And this is a spy camera, hidden camera, and it will be looking like, see, looks like a smoke detector type, but actually it's not an smoke detector, and it's a spy camera. So in your home, like, you can install it as a smoke detector, like people if anything happens, any thieves comes or anything for any reason, that person won't know that you have a camera installed, because it as per the features, when I go through the features, it says that there will be no light, no sound when it is recording. It will be totally quiet, and it looks like an smoke detector. And the good thing is, all the features like they mentioned here, so I'm going to go through all the features. Like, I'll try to test all the features that is available. As I mentioned, in Amazon, this is like 62.99 current price, and it has 4 megapixel camera, only HD recording, 180p HD recording, you can see. And but it gives a 120-degree angle view, and you can rotate it 360-degree angle. So that's one good feature. So friend, in this video mainly I am going to install this one, and we'll try to test all the features that's coming with this one. So it has a lithium ion battery, which is really good. It comes with this battery, plus you can directly connect this one with the AC volt. So this is one AC volt, directly you can connect. So before I show you the installation, let's check out what else coming with this package. So this is USB-C charging, which is very great. So you have three things. Number one, the lithium ion battery that comes inside with this, and as they mentioned, it can, like, this is a backup power, like for any reason power outage happened or anything, they said it can work up to 6 hours battery life continuously recording. So which is great. And they're giving the USB-C port that you can directly connect and use it, plus you can use the AC power if you have AC power at your place. So all this, and this is installation. And again, this plate is for installation, so I'm going to show you all the installation. I'm gonna do the installation and then test it. Also, they are giving, I don't know what is this, let's see. This is a USB port. So USB looks like it's a USB card reader. This is a small USB card reader, and this is something that I'm gonna check. So before I start, I want to go through the manual. So let me go through this manual and then I'll start. So this is my recommendation when you are doing this kind of installation and using, please go through the manual first. That will help you, that will understand you. So let me go through it, then I will should do the installation and show all the features. So friends, before I start installing it, I want to tell you few more features of this one. As I showed you, this is the battery backup and insulator is there. I didn't open it yet, so I will open it later. And this is the power for direct AC volt 120. It directly supports US standard. And if I remove this part, you will see, so you'll see this is the SD card slot, micro SD card, and it supports up to 250 GB, 256 GB, sorry, 256 GB. And this is the USB-C connector. So the USB-C connector is here. The things that they are not giving any USB charger, so you need your own USB charger. And they're not giving any micro SD card, so you need a micro SD card. And this is just a card reader, this is not a micro SD card, so you need a micro SD card. And this is the main power button. As they mentioned, like as soon as you take off this one, the insulator, it will turn on the camera. And one more good thing is, if you are not connected to the Wi-Fi or anything, it will, if you have micro SD card, it will keep recording. So you need micro SD card, it will keep recording and it will be used here. And if you don't connect to Wi-Fi, still if your phone is close to this one, you can access all the videos. So I'm gonna show you how to do that, and I'll test that feature. And second is, then I'll connect to Wi-Fi and then try to get it from like far away from outside. So friends, I already decided where I'm gonna install this camera. This one, this is the where the camera is. And since I don't have power over there, so what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna run an extension cable through to connect to the power. So this will be your another interesting part. Most of the people will have the power at their place, like where the smoke detector is there. Since I don't have power option, I'm gonna run a cable, and then I'm gonna like connect it using a plug to connect it. So this is one interesting part that I'm going to show you. So if you have power, you can just directly connect. So now I'm gonna run a power cord like this kind of power cords. So I'm gonna connect and run through it so that I can get it powered. So I am both the cables now ready, and they mentioned it works for both 220 110 to 220 volt. So AC volt, make sure not DC. So I am gonna directly run a power cord. So this will, and make sure you insulate this one perfectly. This is very important, make sure you do that. So very careful on this. It's easy to install, but very careful on this. You should insulate it perfectly. So this is like time consuming little bit, but it's very easy task. And by the way, you can get this kind of power cable and Home Depot. It's not that expensive even, like so you can get it from there. Like let me show you. This is this kind of power cord, you can get it easily from Home Depot. There are a lot of different types. You should tell them, you should ask for lamp power cable kind of things. That's the name they use in Home Depot. So there are different types, different forms, so you can use it. And if you're not like, you are very like little bit cautious, then you may call a professional, but it can be done. It's not that like super tricky things, so it can be done. So I'm gonna connect the other part to this plug. So this kind of plug you can get it from Home Depot. It's just $1 or $2, very cheap. This part, this other side will connect to this, and I can just plug it in, so that will be faster. And let me show you how can I do that. One more tips, before you connect it to this one, make sure you pass it through this port, because this port will be like this, right? It should be, so it should pass through it. You should make sure you pass through it all the way, otherwise you have to open it again and redo it. So make sure you pass it through. So I'm just making sure that it gets connected, that it's, yeah, it can be connected. So this is good, so I can easily pass through it. So that's one part you need to make sure that you pass through it. And for me it will not fit directly because I am passing this cable, but in your case you may have nice power cord coming out from the wall, so from the ceiling directly, and you can connect it, so you won't have this problem. But I have, because my basement is not finished, and I'm gonna put it in my basement, and my basement is not finished, so I had to do it. So this is the thing. Now I'm gonna connect it. So this is tight enough. Make sure you get connected well, and this side will go like this, and I just make sure that it is tight enough. That's it, it's done. And make sure that nothing is connected here. It's clean, and be cautious, like it needs to be cleaned. There's no other choice. But it's super easy, but you have to be cautious since it is AC power that's gonna be connected, so just be cautious. So now it is ready. So everything is done, it's ready to install. Now I'm gonna install it on the ceiling in my basement. They gave 3 screws, so I'm gonna use it and install it in the basement. So friends, let's go and show it. Let's go there, and after that I will install the app and show you everything, all the functionalities. So friends, now it's like I found the location where it's like I decided previously also, like I'm gonna put it in here on my basement, because I have a window here, a door here, and another window over there all the way down. So if I plug it in here, then I can, like, it will cover most of the area. So it's your decision where you're gonna put. And another thing is, I don't have power, like as I mentioned, but I can pass the cord here through here, and there is a plug here, so I can use it, or I have a plug over there that I can use it. So that's how that's why I choose this place. So this will be my main place. So let me do that, install that. So friend, as you can see, I'm gonna install the screws here, this 2 point, and my cable will run through here. So this will be my place. Let me install the screws so that I can show you. It's very hard, like I cannot hold the camera, so it's just screwing. Okay, I just screw it up here. This two screw, that's enough, should be enough. So my cable is passing through here, so it will go through there. So I believe it will be fine. So let me now install the camera. Before I start putting that, I want to make sure that I remove this one. So my battery is fully connected now, and you should see some light is blinking here. That means battery is connected and camera is turning on. Let me put it first. So I just put it there. So the camera is on. Red and blue light, they should turn off in a minute. So that means the camera is on. Still, even it's not connected to the power. Still it is not connected to the power, but since the power, it got the battery connected, so the camera is on now, and after a minute it should turn off. So I'll be waiting for that. So friends, you can see the lights are off, so it is in recording mode. But the thing is, I forgot to put the SD card, so I'm gonna take it off again and put the SD card here. As you know, this is the SD card location. I think you can see, yeah. I am putting 128 GB. Again, this SD card is not coming with this camera. You have to buy it by yourself, and it supports up to 256 GB. And let me put the cover back, and then and the good thing is you can move. See, you can move this one any direction up to 360 degree. So 360 degree move you can do based on your location and position. And this is the main power button. Right now I am not pressing. I'm gonna plug it in to the power and then see. So now I'm plugging it in. So I just plugged it in and see how it is behaving. So as soon as I plug it in, I saw a red light turn on here. You can see the red light, but there is no light here. So that means it is fine now. So friend, now it is powered on. Now I'm gonna press and hold this power button for 3 seconds. Then the lights will come up. Yep, so red and blue light both are on and they are not flashing. So if blue light is flashing and it goes off, that means it is not connected to the Wi-Fi, which is true. But red light is on and it will go off. If it is not flashing, that means it recognized the memory card. So it found the memory card and it's now connected to, like, it's now in recording mode when red light is on and not flashing. But blue light, when blue light is flashing, that means it's not connected to the Wi-Fi yet, so which is true. And red light, so since I put the micro SD card, so it is now, it knows that it can record. So at the beginning you saw both lights are flashing because it was not, there was no micro SD card. I forgot to put that. So now it is recording in recording mode. So it will turn off like this after a minute. So it's turned off. So that means it's recording and it's not connected to Wi-Fi. So now let me download the app and see. So I'm going to download the app.
Please connect to the Wi-Fi signal starting with CAMDUCK issued by the camera, and then click to return to the app.
So friends, my installation is done, and as you can see, camera is working. So let me connect to, right now still I am in direct connection mode. I am not in Wi-Fi, and you can see it is doing that, and it is, you can see myself and recording, photos, SD files, maximize, all these things are there. So let me go, and this is 4 megapixel camera, 10 SDP, and you can see the times. It is showing the timings, and as well as albums. If I go to the albums, nothing is there, no video is there. Recordings, start recording, so it is recording, and it is recording there, and so video success. So you can see the recording is here. I can play the recording. That I don't want to continue, but recording is there, and also album files, HD files. It is taking little longer to see the SD files. It cannot find anything, so functions are there. Okay, this is one important feature. I think you can see I can rotate the camera 360 degree using the app, which is very important. So I can adjust as per my requirement, like whoever comes. Also zoom functionality, I can zoom. You can see I can zoom it, which is really good. So I can easily adjust which direction I need the camera should be. This is one test. So most of the place is covered, looks like, for me. And if I go to the functions, and so here is the settings, camera name, CAMDUCK. You can change the camera name, whatever you want. So right now I'm not doing it. Engineering model, network connection, SD card settings. I just want to format the SD card, so in future it will be faster. For one time you should do it. So friends, you can see here, actually I just come here and it gives the alert that I just came here. It shows up the alert. I don't know whether it will pop up or not. That functionality I have to check. I cannot do it right now. But the thing is, if I go to albums and like HD card files, and if I look for the recordings, like alarm recordings, you can see at this times it got recorded. All the files, see, this is the current at 14. So the more files are coming up. Maybe current one is still recording, and That's how you can check the files. And one more thing is the most of the settings are here. Like you can see, camera information, time zone settings. Make sure you do these settings, correct time zone. And also SD card settings I showed you. Recording status, you can do loop recording, or you can do this one, like motion detection. So, and this alarm will appear. So this is working, and I am seeing, like, since I was walking here, so if I get out little bit from its view and see if it shows up. So all the files are there. I have to go little more research. This is really good, and you can see the alerts are coming up, most of the alerts, and you can play the files. This is little bit slow. So at 13 I was walking, so you can see that file is here, and I can play or download or cancel, anything I can do. So this is working fine. Photos, you can take photos, so I just took a photo. And racing, I can start recording. In this case it will record. So if you see, it is recording directly, and I can stop it, and you can see all those are done, which is really good. And I already showed you how can you zoom out, zoom in, and how can you turn the camera. So I just showed you that one. I don't need all the way down, maybe this much is fine. So that's all are there. And also that's all. And one more thing I want to see is night mode, how it works in night mode. So I'm gonna turn on the lights, and I want to see how night mode is. In dark, no, it is completely dark here, so I don't think night mode is that good. So that's one drawback. There's no night mode. Let me tracing. So it is recording, but nothing is there. Night mode is not there that good. So this is one drawback that I found. Let me turn on the lights. So night mode is important. I think that company should take a look on that it works on night mode, which is very important. And that's all. So for connect to Wi-Fi, first I have to connect to my own network, and remote monitor settings, and this camera. So I have to choose this network, the password.
Please connect to the Wi-Fi signal starting with CAMDUCK issued by the camera, and then click to return to the app.
I just, now it is connecting to the Wi-Fi. So the installation is almost done. It is done. Network failure. Why it is network failure? Device is not online. Please check the power supply and network refresh. Okay. So friends, this time I'm gonna try to connect with 2.5G. Looks like it's not working with 5G, so I will go with 2.4.
Please connect to the Wi-Fi signal starting with CAMDUCK issued by the camera, and then click.
Let's see if it works. So this time it worked, even though this side it works with 5G and 2.4G, but looks like it works with 2.4G only. And you can see now it is connected, and like if I move, you can see it is working as expected. So now, and I can show you that I am not connected to CAMDUCK directly. So I am not connected, I am on my Wi-Fi. Even I can turn off my Wi-Fi, and you can see the Wi-Fi is off. And if I go to CAMDUCK now, you can see it is working with my cellular. So this is fine. So that's good, and I showed you all the functionality, so which is really good. Everything is fine. So friends, that's all about this camera. Like I tried to show as much as possible all the functionality and things. It is working as expected. The main drawback that I found is like in dark mode it doesn't actually, you cannot see anything, so that they should implement. That's one thing. And second thing is connecting to the Wi-Fi. It took long time for me, but maybe somebody, it may work fine with 5G, but it didn't work with me for 5G, and it get connected nicely with 2.4G, so I'm okay with that. That's not a big deal. Only night mode that should be they should have it, because it's a hidden camera and security camera kind of thing, so night mode is, I think, important. So that's all about this video, friends. Let me know how do you like this video. I tried to show everything like installation, as well as try to test all the functionalities that they described. So let me know how do you like this video, and if you have any thought or any suggestion, please put it in the comment box. And if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.